momentum.
Again, he's evaded everyone and Babak just couldn't quite control it. It's a measured ball, but it just seems to escape the attentions.
It just looked faster as the ball left his foot. He's frustrated with himself there. You can see he played it forward, then was bursting forward to look at getting into the box and get on the end of it.
Well, we have a change 4 minutes into the second half. I always get perplexed by this as to why he just wouldn't.
Tapi anaknya ompon ya Pak? Apa nih? Anu urutannya. Angkanya ini lah. Ini rumah itu dah. Ini apa? Biro lagi. Aku kan bundul. Aku kan bundul Mas. Ya kalau lewat tol biro dulu. Siapa nanya-nanya. Dulu ada lagi. Dan ini 1 meter lah ya. Kalau latan bisa.
Ya neng, kalau latan ini tambahi.
Tapi kayaknya ombo.
Ombo.
Lah kan namun dosa terus langsung. Tanggane. Dan
iki karwane omahe tok 10 meter.
Ada mana pare?
Urung netan kuwi iki 5 meter. Lan ini pirang meter.
The vice captain of the side. Be interesting to see how they just change things up a bit. 30-year-old now, Vietnamese international, ex-international rather. And across to Tan Long, just slips it in. Quang Hai's shot is blocked. It's blocked pretty well in the end.
Good combination play. Oh, there, Tan Long. Just come onto the pitch, picks up the ball in this wide area. Oh, just takes that run and ends up being very good defending from Silva.
Confident punch out from Muller. Only as far. There's Van Kien, who gets the ball back here. It's a great ball, but just skips away from him. That wet surface is playing its part. He's done really well to get the cross in. There's a foul on Super.
Bit of a mismatch in the air there, Super. An awful lot in that.
Slipped through, just too much for Van Kien. But PJ, this is pretty much where we left off, isn't it, at the end of the first half?
It certainly has. Usually when you have a half-time break, it kind of shifts momentum and can sometimes take the sting out of the game, but credit to Hanoi FC, they certainly have kicked on in this second half as the first half ended. A truly dominant display. Ceres trying, as we witnessed just here, to play the ball out. Minimal options. Muller just being forced to launch it downfield with decent effect.
good position there for Ceres, who just not had any joy in that final third.
We're just second best at everything this evening. They're being forced into errors. They're not being allowed to play. Who is one of the best players in this competition has been given absolute zero time and space, and there's another. He has been marked, and the force that he is has just completely been nullified.
Will run onto this. He's gone in a slightly more wide roll now. Almost looks like a 4-3-3. Going high at the moment on that right hand side. He normally operates on the left, but some of his ability, it's not a major problem. Banquet. Quang Hai, Nathan Long. There's just so much time and space there, and it's a wild shot in the end from Quang Hai.
They should have done better. Should have done better. A little bit excited. Found some space. He just needed to be more articulate on his strike. That left foot, which is articulate, tried to hit it too hard. Just at this point in time, he's just got to use the pace of the pass just to get it close. Yeah, but disappointed with that opportunity. Another excellent opportunity gone begging.
Schrock says, "What have I done, ref?" Foul on Quang Hai.
Anyways, this sums up the game for Ceres. Rock has just gone to get to the ball. He's late. He's very late. They have just been completely off the pace, Ceres, in this game.
There's been a passenger, hasn't he, Van Kong, in Hanoi goal. Had absolutely nothing to do with Jay.
He hasn't. Reflect back on.
We had that one wild cross, didn't we, from Kane? Right at the end of the first half, that was it. He didn't even have to touch the ball then.
No.
We called it their best chance, didn't we?
And he was well positioned.
Here we go. Bit of action for him.
Times in many ways.
Absolutely.
In the manner in which it does, and the score remains 0-0. Ceres are going to have to be forward and trying to open up at Hanoi FC defence. Penetrable at the moment.
We won't get to that. Here's Tom.
Ini nyewu bro. Nyewu minggu ada tangan bu piye. Tenan minggu. Dan. Iki kalau kan aku habis. Ini kayak view-view-an. View-view-an iki kan apa? Ya,
It's an handball. It's not a bad call actually. We'll see the ball play back to Muller. I don't think I've actually ever seen that. Back pass, yeah. Go to clear it, you make a bit of a mess of it, bobbles off your arm, and it's a handball against the goalkeeper and a free kick penalty.
Oh, lovely play. Super recovers. this is a team that scored 23 goals. Of course, well, not slightly, very much inflated by the very first match of the season. They did have a 5-1 and a 5-2 against Yangon and in the return game against Naga.
This competition, winning their 3 games in the group stage away from home, so no, they've been.
Flag has stayed down. Everyone just stopped, but Fire didn't, and he makes no mistake. They all look across at the assistant. They don't care though, Hanoi, because they have taken the lead at long last.
Well, it's a sense of jubilation, but it's almost a sense of relief as well, given how dominant Hanoi have been in this game. Finding the back of the net. It was good build-up play, a little bit of thought that it was potentially offside. But you do play to the referee's whistle and the linesman's flag, and it was play on, and they were able to capitalise.
Well, that is a sucker punch, really. Well, not sucker punch, it's really the killing blow, because it has been coming, BJ. We said a matter of when, not if. There is a long dispute here. I think they've gone across to the assistant to make that case. It's not going to change anything.
Stop. Again, we've spoken about the experience and maturity of this Ceres team, and it's incredibly naive.
Well, whether or not they feel that's offside, they've got to play to the flag, the whistle, whatever it is. They just all stopped, didn't they?
In fact, just with that run behind, taking it to the byline, it really does turn a defence around. But referee making a decision like that, you need to.
PJ, and I know it's difficult from the angle that we got. Did you think that was onside or not? Or was that hard to tell?
From that angle, that was impossible to tell. Thanks for the question. I think I'm a magician looking at it from that replay.
Well, I just wondered. Oh, here we go. We'll come back to that. That's surely a yank on Silva. The flag has stayed down. I mean, this official is certainly going to be under the microscope, because it looked like the last man there, Silva, down 5. Well, hopefully we get to see that one again.
He allowed play to continue. He's been the game to breathe. There's been a couple of incidents now as we enter the final 30 minutes or so of this game. Oh, the pressure on Ceres.
Touch on. And that, I think, qualifies as the first shot that they've had in this match.
Remember, there's still plenty of time to go in this game. And Ceres completely dominated in the manner in which they have. They really do need to get going now. Whether it be real enthusiasm defensively, a couple of strong challenges, be a little bit more proactive, a little bit less conservative when getting bodies forward. Well, Silva's gone to ground.
Well, it's all a little bit feisty again. This is a little bit reminiscent, I suppose, at times of your first leg, which you said was a little bit, got a bit aggressive at times.
Yeah, it did get really feisty. Super, as we've just witnessed, has just gone down there. But again, he's in the team that is chasing this game. I'm not quite sure
right?
what he feels that he's going to achieve. Recipient of something unjust and going to ground when and the minutes tick away. Absolutely. And you're trying to chase the game. It's what approach the game. But you know that the game has gone against them. But this game.
Oh, that is very carelessly given away. Can they finish this off though? Quang Hai, then 5. Surely back, yes! He makes no mistake. It's a comedy of errors. They look across to the assistant. The flag once again stays down. I don't think there should be any question about this time. And Hanoi are 2 up.
For Stefan Schropp, a quality player in this competition. To blame for this Hanoi goal. He's dropped deep. He's dropped deep to pick up the ball, aiming to keep possession. He's had a dreadful first touch. And Hanoi have absolutely pounced on it. Van Quet, Quang Hai and Fight combining brilliantly. A little bit of fortune for the ball, bobbling its way into that dangerous area. But Ceres, their own worst enemy on that occasion.
Well, they only have themselves to blame, really. I think you've got to say, PJ, on both counts. Defensive errors, one where they were just ball watching and ref watching perhaps, and the second one, isn't it almost?
It has been a horrible evening for them. It really has. The longer this game's gone on, we thought, okay, particularly that first leg, it did either it's in the game, but see, kind of grabbed their moment early on and they haven't let go. Schrock has given the ball away. It's 3v3. Fortunate with the rebound off Silva. But it is a articulate finish. It really, really is. To have the composure and the ball eventually falls for you. Just to pick your spot, cleverly elevated into the roof of the net.
Well, it comes back at them, but they just have not been great at the back today. It's about as tentative as I've seen Ceres Negros.
The worst performance from them in recent memory. Vidakovic, we had a view of him on the bench. A very anxious man. Such is the expectation for this club to go and achieve success in this competition. We did particularly feel when we saw this draw that this did look as though it should have been the final given the quality of both teams.
Absolutely. We did play that up, didn't we, beforehand, but that was based on what we've seen in the past and the group stages and the pedigree of these sides. But look at that, 10 shots to 1, and that one shot was wild effort. They've actually ordered a change there. Mario Karic is on. That would have been done quite surreptitiously. We'll just get information of that.
There's only that one substitution initially that Vidakovic was able to use. Went off early in the game.
15 minutes. Still trying to get word on who he has replaced. There he is.
to be a little bit more direct. If they can work the ball into those wide areas, they'll look to try and get it into him nice and early. Having a plan B or a plan C, they haven't had a plan A this evening. That does require substitution. Interestingly though, Vidakovic really has left that substitution quite late as well.
Yeah.
When you've been so poor in this game and dominated, the only substitution he had, it was purely through, so it really wasn't a tactical. Certainly come under a little bit of criticism for that as well, not impacting change from the bench with the options that he does have.
Gotta say, that was actually a really nice turn from Fi, but referee blew the whistle. And I just wonder whether it's more out of necessity. He might struggle to adapt at the moment as they come forward again here. You can see the idea. Get a quick pass from Fi.
Fi, he does use his body well. He's got good angles. The ball can be played into him, and he's got a good understanding of where his teammates are making those runs around him.
Yeah. A lawyer to clean up.
That first leg was doing that for fun and creating space and pinging passes. This one player who's found it very, very tough going this evening. The ball away cheaply and has just had a bit. About Hanoi FC, they're 2-0 up, but defending absolutely no options to look at trying to keep the ball short. They're just looking at launching it long, and then it makes it a battle. When there's only been one winner, that's Hanoi FC coming out with possession.
So I think there's been a little bit of lip. It's probably born out of frustration for this man here, Maranyon. He cops a yellow card now. It really has been one of those nights, and it's going to be a change shortly. Looks like it's going to be Samson Huangvu, a player to be able to bring on.
A great option off the bench. Real energy and physical presence.
Lovely touch on again, Quang Hai. Fi's now out on this left-hand side. I think they're so fluid, aren't they, Hanoi? Flag has gone up. He did stray offside.
Positions. Really impressive job, just a step back in the middle of the park. Standing and staying in touch with Doyman and central defence, which doesn't allow Van and Van Houw to step forward and an attack, which they do absolutely superbly. Absolutely no answer, Ceres, for what has been an onslaught against them this evening. Evenly poised coming into this game, given what we witnessed in that first leg.
Well, look at this. They're bringing off the holding midfielder in a lawyer who's done a pretty stellar job. And they're going to bring on Samson. They're 2-0 up. Samson Honghu is a goal machine. And has been there for a long time. Moses has done his job well. Who doesn't start so many of the 30-year-olds who fantastic times really with this club, Hanoi in particular. 96 goals and 128 appearances. Stint with Buriram, that didn't work out, so he came right back and he's scoring for fun again.
It's a impressive against goal ratio, as you've expressed. Absolutely well loved by the fans also. His stint certainly didn't go which he would have wanted to.
It's 2-0 up.
It's been a little bit risky. Big noses in the central midfield.
Look at that, Phi. A lawyer was of that midfield, right at the back, screening the front four. I mean, that's not something you see very often, PJ.
Demonstrating his versatility. Understanding of the game. Very different type of role without to state the obvious.
Is certainly not seen very much of. In fact, I'm not sure I've ever seen Owens playing a holding midfield role in the same match. After the original holding midfield has gone off, not for injury and not because there was lack of, but
control. On aggregate, it's almost been a non-event because of Hanoi's very impressive performance this evening. Ceres Negros leaving Hanoi with their tail between their legs, quite humbled by this whole experience.
Oh, it's a lovely touch from Samson. Vanquet, maybe just taking a little bit too much time on the ball. Christians comes back and helps out. He's getting a lot of hassle on the ball.
Tok, nang tak tekan saiki.
How? It is fast approaching now or never time for Ceres Negros. They would need to score 3 goals here. Actually, my mistake, 2 goals would be enough because of the away goal, excuse me. And Dizon replaces. What's the game as you've seen for him?
Can't recall a game where he's had such minimal impact. And you almost feel for Ceres that you could another 2 days and they still wouldn't score. But I think they've just been so dominated by Hanoi. But simple things they've really let themselves down on.
Of course, Art! Oh, that is close, but it was bending away.
Brilliant opportunity. Just hitting them in relation to appraisal of their performance. They step up with what was their best in this game. To him, using the pace of the ball just to clip it into marginally past the post. It was a delightful effort. That's something that they do have, and time and time again in this competition over recent seasons, but they demonstrated absolutely nothing of that time when riding on the line, progressing through to the final is motivation to play for. They have not turned up. We asked Vidovic in particular his ability to impact the game from the bench. Either tactically or in personnel, it didn't happen. And then substitutions to quite late in this game when they were really playing catch up, which is always a very difficult position to be in.
Don't want to write obituaries too early.
No, well, it's coming to an end. You can throw it out there right now.
So no miraculous comeback here for you.
I'd love to be surprised, but I cannot see it.
So we've had miraculous surprises in continental competition.
The game does shift, but
the entire match.
Yeah.
Way for a start.
Where margins. Machines on their day, and they are generally very well organised, disciplined defensively. They give very little away, but cutting edge to their game, particularly with Marinon leading the line. Performance overall, and full credit to Hanoi. You need to applaud the way that they have approached this game.
Trong Van Dijk comes off for the impressive Van Kiet, who scored the second goal and has been buzzing around basically everywhere. The veteran.
It was a big performance from him. Just really leading by example. Presence in this lineup. Model for the young players in the squad.
Come on, Trong Van Dijk. International. Just want to close this off now and get a clean sheet as well if they can.
You know, it's a good point, Shazad. They will want to keep a clean sheet. They've been ruthless defensively, scoreless, which does not happen very often.
Yeah.
Not only to win this game, win the tie, and progress through to the final, but to keep a clean sheet as well. Very strong statement. Conceding a goal at this point in time would almost feel like you've drawn the game, even though they've won. Such is the importance of these margins and building momentum with a focus on the final.
The ball there from Samson. Reminder that his team, they have a 1-0 lead against Makassar, so it could be Vietnamese. They are.
That would be a statement.
Because if you recall, for those keen watchers of the AFC Cup, as we see, but it's a good ball across. Well, have we got a grandstand finish here? And their first shot on target in the 85th minute from Dizon results in a goal.
Well, Dizon's taken that brilliantly. He is taking that absolutely brilliantly. Very little room in which to move. It was a good first touch. He was able to manufacture some space for himself and then drilled it home. And do we have a game on our hands now? Well, it's 20 to go. You're going to see 5 minutes plus time added on. You're going to expect that Ceres are going to at least get one more opportunity in this game.
Well, we do know Ceres are a much better team than what we've seen tonight. And has their off days, I suppose, though I have not seen them play as poorly as this today. And they will feel they want another chance at this. 10 shots to 3. Get a corner. BJ, you were saying conceding a goal now would feel disappointing. Here we go. After all that they've done.
No, exactly. Schrock has done well on that right-hand side. He's just drilled it in. He's just found but his ability to control the ball. Look at the quality of this first touch. He's got the defender. He's just holding him off behind him. Just turns it nicely, gets it out of his feet. That's a superb finish.
I want to ask you about that as we see this corner. That is very good defending from Mahir Karic. And now Dizon trying to lead the counter. Just going back to that goal. First of all, BJ was got the ball across. And that was up against rather than an Aloya. Rather easily to score. I don't want to take anything away because it was a brilliant turn, but here's Samson trying to get on the ball. But did you? All right, to get past fire rather easily to get the crossing from Schrock.
Well, in a slightly unnatural position on the field for him. Well, Schrock is very, very good at being able to do that against most opponents. It's a rare occasion this evening where he's been able to do that. Desperation times now.
There's Karic, and I'll tell you what, there'll be a few nerves out there now for Hanoi.
Karic has done quite well on that occasion. Didn't have too many options. options. You see the ball's just launched up to him. Question marks whether it was handball, and he's just late in the challenge. Nothing like a striker's challenge late in the game.
There's no doubt about the foul, is there?
He isn't. It's made it intriguing the final few minutes of this game, though.
Doing up there now. Is he being told to head further forward? And, oh, that's a shocking challenge in front of the referee on Super from Van Kien. That's only one result there.
It certainly is a bad challenge. Not a bad foul though. We're on the counter attack. Give the foul away. They got teammates to get behind the ball and get set up defensively. For Hanoi, they'll just want to keep possession in Ceres half. Not necessarily need to have the desire to burst towards goal.
Interesting if they indeed make it through. They've just conceded a corner here. They're going to be playing. Could be Vekavets Binduong, who are right down south near. So it could be north versus south.
Well, they are a threat, Ceres. Set pieces. Schrock on the ball.
They feel that the momentum has shifted. It is a little nervy from Hanoi. A slip from Christians. He still gets the ball across, but it will skip away from Ott.
Well, they need to defend high at the park now, Ceres. Got to get bodies, more bodies to Hanoi's half. Not allow them to be able to play out, and they've got to look at trying to get the ball in the box early.
The 90-minute mark. This game has been a fascinating one. Now there's a bit of space. Tan Long, who's got out to this right-hand side. He played on the left earlier on. Slips it through to Samson, who's got the ability. He smashes that over. We're still waiting for news of how much at a time they're going to put. And by the way, I haven't seen a game where you've had a drinks break in the first half, but not the second. It's all rather odd. 3 minutes left. 2.5 left. And with all the fouls and injuries and substitutions we've had, a little bit surprising they haven't added a little bit more on. That's something for Ceres Negros to take up with the officials, but for now, they are running out of time. Remember, a goal now for Hanoi is enough to send them through on away goals. Edge of your seat stuff. Right at the end of this game. Here's Schrock. If anyone can do it, he can unlock this defence. What a pass from Schrock! Hasn't made his way in. No, the keeper with his first save of this match. Van Kong puts it up for a corner. BJ, what a ball.
Quality cross as well. Absolutely superb play by Schrock. Rising into that top corner.
Well, that would have been one of the assists of this tournament. Look at that. Muller is joining in now. They are taking all the risks. They have to gamble here. Can they clear the lines? They do indeed from 5. No goalkeeper. Muller is deciding whether to go all the way back. He's going to stay forward here. The flag has gone up. What drama we've got at the end here.
The intensity of this game in the dying stages has come out absolutely nowhere. What a finish from this on has all of a sudden changed the whole complexion of this game.
Where was this earlier in the match from Ceres?
Exactly right.
Brilliant little interchange of passes there.
And I just want to keep possession.
Did so well there, didn't
now.
he?
Just look after the ball, draw the foul, take your time.
Him and Bantakwi and Quang Hai did very, very well, didn't they? Into that corner. Here's Christians. No way have they got much more time now. It's going to be their very last effort. They need to get the ball up, and it's with bobbling around in midfield. Here's Art. This is it, really. Courage. He's done really well here, Courage. He plays it across. There comes a shot. It's blocked from Silva. And that surely is it now. The referee's blown the whistle. Everyone drops to the ground. Fantastic drama. But we have a result, BJ Roberts.
We do. And it was an interesting journey to get there. Hanoi FC completely dominant in this game. It really was an outstanding performance from them overall in every facet of the game. But in the dying stages, Ceres get a goal back, good quality play from Schrock. Dizon with that turn to find the back, and then all of a sudden the momentum was with Ceres, and they had 2 or 3 good opportunities to equalise, which would have meant that they would have progressed. You can see how absolute gut wrench they are, but looking at in reason, Hanoi FC thoroughly deserves to go through.
Isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Thoroughly deserve to go through from their performance in their second leg. Entertaining game, quality entertainment, a real testament to the enjoyment and just pure entertainment value of the AFC Cup. Loved it.
Absolutely agree. It was a fantastic game, albeit a very one-sided match until the last 10 minutes or so, where finally Ceres Negros turned up. But the goals earlier on rather, from Papa Amafai and Nguyen Van Quet have won in the match. The final score, Hanoi win by 2-0 against Ceres Negros. They advance 3-1 on aggregate to the final.